Ladies, we're going to jump right in on this one. Jump right on it. Fantasies. You know you have them. You know that you have fantasies. We all do. Fantasies of the life that we would love to live. Or maybe a moment we'd like to experience. So, is it wrong to have fantasies? No. And if you're saying that, you're not admitting that you have them. And the first step to recovery is admitting it. So stop that. Now, I had a fantasy earlier today. And the fantasy was that I was going to get some ice cream with a pretty flower in it. So what did I do? I got some ice cream with a pretty flower in it. You got to make your stuff happen. Fantasies don't have to be naughty. Don't have to be something that is about, intimacy only. Your fantasies can be your dreams and your wishes to the nth degree. Fantasies are usually your dreams and wishes, the things that you want to do, the things that you want to experience, but quite frankly, you don't want to tell anybody about. You think that you're going to get judged, or you don't know how it's going to happen, or maybe you think it is a little bit naughty. And if we're all grown up about it, and we're all real about it, part of the reason that your life isn't everything that you want it to be, if it isn't, is because you don't go there. It's okay to go there. By not allowing yourself to fantasize, you're giving yourself the shaft. And that's not cool. You need to be true to yourself and realize that we all have them. And you should be able to explore those fantasies. So whether we're talking about intimacy, or we're talking about the fantasy of wealth and maybe the way that you're living a lifestyle, or maybe we're talking about the fantasy of looking your very best, wanting your body to look a certain way, wanting to be respected in a certain way. Maybe you're fantasizing being on stage sometime and people are like, oh my gosh, you're so awesome. Well, maybe that fantasy is coming from the fact that you just want to know you're making a difference. That's okay. We throttle ourselves back because we feel like we don't deserve to be noticed, that we don't deserve to get credit, that we don't deserve recognition. And we feel like we're, in a place of not being humble if we do receive that. But you know what? At the end of the day, ladies, if you're just really real, you want to be a part of something good, you want to be a part of something real, and you want to make a difference. That's not a fantasy, that's a fact. So you've got the things in your life that are have-tos. You've got the things in your life that are the needs, that are the necessities. Then you have another level of things that you want, things that you have on your bucket list. And you start bordering into those wishes with goals and actions behind those goals to make them happen. And if you really want to kick it up, explore those fantasies, because I'm going to tell you right now, you're okay. It's all right, no matter what those fantasies are. You don't have to tell everybody about them, but you can give yourself permission to fantasize a huge life and live it, to fantasize intimacy and love in a way that is, you, for you, uniquely about you. You know what you like. You know what makes you feel loved. You know what, quite frankly, touch gets you a little excited. Let's be real. Always, let's be real. Here, we're in the no judgment zone. And if we're going to talk about fantasies, immediately some of you watch this video just because that word's there. It's a little taboo, but I don't think it should be. I think fantasies should be a part of all of our life. It keeps things a little mysterious and makes things very exciting, but also allows us to say, you know what? Life is meant to be lived, And it's okay if I have my fantasies. Not everybody needs to know. And definitely, I don't need permission. And quite frankly, I don't need approval either. One of the reasons I chose this topic today is because women hold themselves back. It's very difficult for us to get past making sure that we're making sure everybody else is okay, that they're happy, their dreams are coming true. But you're never going to be all you can be unless you recognize that you have things that you're passionate about, that you want, that you desire, that you'd like to see happen, and quite frankly, the fantasies that you have as well. So I'm sure we're going to talk a little bit more about fantasies, but I'm going to stop there for today and just leave you with the fact that the fantasy that you've had during this video that maybe I brought to the forefront because nobody really has these conversations with you. Maybe it's something you can make happen this weekend. Think about it, mix it up, live, don't exist. You get one life, so make the most out of it for the rest of the day because you don't get it back. Look us up on Facebook where we're going to be having conversations about topics just like this for women. We want your feedback. Look us up on Instagram as well, or catch our YouTube channel and subscribe so that you're notified as soon as one of our new videos is out, and we're putting them out on a regular basis. You don't know what you're going to get, but what I can tell you, you're getting exactly what women are asking for, what women want, what they're afraid to ask, what they feel is taboo, what is most important in their life, because we're getting it from all of you, what you want to hear. And I'm excited that I got to join you for a couple of minutes here. My fantasy that I'm going to leave you with right now is to touch 1 million women's lives around the world, and that's just my first stop. Now, it's a goal, it's a dream, but it's fantasy too, because I see a stage and I see a stadium and I see 1 million women either there or through some kind of channel that are plugging in, being touched. And I'll tell you what, that is something that gets me really excited. But I have a lot of fantasies. We won't go there today, and I know you do too. So go out, make it real, and I will see you mañana. Bye, everybody.